There are things we do every day that slowly destroy us. Not in one big hit, but little by little. Like water drops wearing down stone. And of all those things, procrastination might be the most dangerous. Because it doesn't look dangerous. It looks harmless. But it's not. You know what you should do, but you don't do it. And the more you avoid it, the more your life falls apart. Slowly, quietly, until it's too late. Today, we're going to face that truth. I'll show you why we procrastinate, how it's connected to your mental health, and 3 powerful tools to stop it using the same psychological principles I've taught for decades. Let's look at what's really going on. When people procrastinate, they say, "I'm just lazy." No, you're not. You're terrified. You're overwhelmed by the mountain of tasks in front of you. You don't know where to start. So you don't start at all. This is what I've seen in hundreds of my clinical patients. They weren't lazy. They were lost. They didn't have a clear plan. And when you don't have a plan, your brain panics. So you escape. You avoid. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," and you don't, you train yourself to stop believing you'll do anything. You lose confidence. You lose self-respect. And when that happens, it becomes very hard to act. You become a person at war with your own word. And that ruins your mental health slowly. Procrastination is not just about avoiding pain. It's about chasing comfort. Screens, snacks, TikTok. Everything is built to keep you passive. But here's the truth. Comfort is not the same as peace. Comfort now often leads to chaos later. You must pick your pain, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. So, if you're procrastinating, it's not just a bad habit. It's a sign that your life has lost structure. And structure is the foundation of mental health. Now, let's fix this. I'm going to give you 3 tools from my clinical work and lectures that have helped thousands of people take back control. This sounds simple, too simple, but it works. If your life feels like chaos, you must start small. Clean your room. Not the whole house. Just one space. Why? Because it gives you proof that you can bring order to the world, starting with your own space. This is not about chores. It's about identity. A person who can clean one room can clean up their whole life. That's where you start. Most people fail because they aim too high at the beginning. Don't try to write a book. Try to write 1 sentence. Don't try to run 5 miles. Just put your shoes on. When you aim too high, you freeze. When you aim low, you act. And action builds confidence. Confidence builds momentum. That's how you win slowly, then suddenly. Pick something small, something doable, and do it every day. It could be, "I'll wake up at 8, or "I'll write for 10 minutes. One promise, one win. This is how you rebuild your relationship with yourself. Every time you keep a promise, you tell your brain, "I'm someone who acts." And that truth rewires your identity. Don't try to become a hero overnight. Become someone who shows up every day. So now you know the uncomfortable truth. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're just disconnected from structure, from meaning, from purpose. And procrastination is how that pain shows itself. But you can fight back, not with motivation, but with small daily action. 1 room, 1 task, 1 promise. That's enough. Ask yourself, what would my life look like in 1 year if I stopped running from responsibility today? That's not just a question. That's a challenge. You were made for more, but you won't find it in comfort. You'll find it in courage, in discipline, in structure, in facing what you fear and doing it anyway. Start now. Your future self is counting on you.